Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from
Christy.
an inmate at the Lackawanna County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. If you are an attorney and do not want this call recorded, please hang up and call 570-963-6639, extension 4522, or extension 0 after business hours. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hey, Shawn, man. I would ask you how you're doing, but I heard you got. It's insanity, man. Murderers don't get what you got. It's just It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, Jack's a little heavy, man. You know, he's a little too heavy in the mob you've seen around here. But it's pretty funny, man. I argued for 2 hours of making news about all the different problems. Gave some information. I got hit the other day with $16,000 of civil damages for a company that I was never even charged for criminally and never sued by. So I have a judge granting a civil suit for something that I was never even charged for, which is just absolutely insane. Really just a travesty against justice. Like I said, I didn't have one victim testify against me in court.
Wow.
Dakota Meyer didn't even show up, so he didn't even make a statement.
Now, help me understand who Dakota Meyer is.
That's Pallen's actually. Sarah Pallen's
son-in-law. Oh, okay.
Ex-son-in-law. He actually lives down in your area. He lives down in Bee Caves. It's outside of Austin. He's a little weirdo that lives down there, but testified against me at my trial.
But you don't have one person that can claim a victim of anything you did, and yet you got 20 freaking years. That's insanity. Cops. Here's what I think, Shawn. I think they're not going to be in power. These evil people. I don't think they're going to be in power long enough to enforce a 20-year sentence on you. I think there's things that are changing, and I pray to God that you get out, even tonight or much sooner. But 20 years, man, I can't imagine how that must feel sitting in that courtroom and having that judge say that stupid stuff.
Yeah, I froze Captain's phone and phone got cut out. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Look, COVID-19 is rocking. My prediction and Biden's prediction, which I didn't hear about, I don't remember hearing about before. Trump came out the other day talking about postponing the election. We're there, man. If you remember the British Revolution, I read a book on it, a fiction novel based on the fact, and it actually, the American Revolution started because they basically provoked the British Redcoats to fire on a group of teenage protesters for the colonialist colonies. Man, my mind is shot today. You're going to see a situation like that here, and you're going to see a shooting war start. And like I said, it's coming. I'm glad it's coming. It needs to come, It says in the Bible when you do stuff, the bad stuff happens. And it says in the Bible you don't follow the commandments, you get plagued. And what happens? We have a plague. We have in this state right now, we have Rachel Levine as our head medical expert for the state. Rachel Levine used to be a man. And the big news last week was because somebody made fun of her and dressed up like her, that people are picking on transgenders. And I'll say this, man, because I ain't got nothing to lose in my life. Transgender people are part of the reason that we have a pandemic right now in this country.
Yeah, I agree with that. Amen.
You're not supposed to do that. Look, you were born a man, you're a man. Okay, just because you take your dick and you tape it back or you have somebody cut it and sew it, okay, it doesn't make it a female reproductive organ. It means you're a man. And it means that every time you're getting screwed in your butt.
Yeah.
You're still a man. Yeah. You're not a woman, okay? And it's people like that it's not even scientific. Good communist, good eccentric, good strange, and good just an abomination to anything right and just and good reason that our country is in this position. You know, I mean, like you said, man, I watched this morning on the news. They had Marlene Maxwell stuff coming out, so that stuff is rocking. I mean, we're seeing now just that there's a huge conspiracy of people in the upper parts of society that's a pedophilia network. I mean, we've just seen the top of that. Wait till we get into the stuff like some of the stuff going on in Alaska that we found out about. We got people stuffing kids, snuffing girls, young kids. I mean, it's just, there's so much stuff out there, man. Like I said, I'm glad I got to live to see some of it. But what I saw yesterday, man, I'm just at the point, you know, I love the principles behind America. I was born in America. I was born an American. My DNA makeup is white, Jewish, and Native American. So I've got a lot of different cultures in me. So I'm not 100% white. So I can't hold you right in that car because I got Jew and I got Native American in me as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, an American. But after what I saw yesterday, I don't have the desire to ever pay taxes again. I don't have a desire to ever have a driver's license again. I don't have a desire to ever have a social security card or a birth certificate again. I just don't. I don't care. You know, I'm just at that point that I want to get my face tattooed. I want to just not be part of this culture. I don't want to be part of this society. I don't want to be part of these people that claim they're good and just, or good and free, good weirdos, good deviants, good criminals. And nobody does nothing about them. So, I mean, I'm disgusted. I mean, like I said, I'm utterly disgusted. I'm disgusted with the FBI. I'm disgusted with the U.S. Marshals. DHS hasn't really made me too happy. But I still don't think we'd be as bad off if we had DHS in charge and these other agencies. And I don't know, man. We've got nuts out there.
Yeah.
See what happens.
You know, Shawn, you did say some very powerful stuff that I picked up on. One of them is the Bible tells us to come out of the beast system, right? And I believe that our government is part of that beast system. And then also you said that, you know, judgment is coming upon America, and it's right. I mean, it's like people don't understand that, but our country has turned so far away from God that we need judgment. It's like if we don't get judgment, the alternative is absolute chaos and debauchery and wickedness. And so we should be thanking God that He is giving us judgment so that we can have some sort of justice in this country. And if we have to have plagues, if we have to have the entire system shaken up, we got 2.3 million people suffering in prison. And I guarantee you a lot of them should not be there, like yourself. And for you to get 20 freaking years, my wife was shocked, man. She was in such a bad mood, and I was too, Shawn. But when we heard that, it's like, cops do some of the most horrific things you can possibly imagine. We had Officer Philip Brailsford kill Daniel Shaver, murder him right in a La Quinta hallway after he's begging for his life. He didn't go to prison one day, and yet you don't have any victims and you get 20 years. It's just so unjust, but the Lord will take care of this. I really do believe the Lord's going to take care of this, and we're not going to be silent. As long as we're taking breath, we're going to be yelling at the top of our lungs, but please know there are people who love you. There are people who know you're innocent. There are people who don't think you should be in prison.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. I'm at the end of the day. I'm a very Old Testament believer. I've never gotten to the whole theology behind it. Don't understand a lot of it. But our stuff I study with Judaism and the Bible, I'm very heavy on the Old Testament, and I believe that God has clearly instructed what needs to be done in the Old Testament. And it's sad because if you were to enunciate that nowadays, you'd probably be convicted of a criminal offense. But the Old Testament explains how we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to deal with evil. And I think it's very clear on what needs to happen. But hey, I'll be in touch. I mean, I'm not going to be in touch as much. Hopefully I'll be getting moved to the BLP soon, so I get that rodeo started. And I'll let you guys know if I hear anything new, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys putting out everything. And I had a couple people testify for me yesterday, so that was cool. And I said, keep go from here. I mean, I got everything down on paperwork, so go from here and Rocky Stone out.
Well, we'll certainly stay in touch, Sean. And if there's any books that you'd like to read while you're stuck in that hellhole, or anything at all. I mean, in the federal prison system, I guess that's where they're going to move you. There's something called Core Links, and maybe we can get signed up on Core Links so we can send emails back and forth.
Yeah, I'll put you guys. I'll get you email again when I get in good. I said I'm freaking saying books and stuff for me when I get in good. It's BLP. So I said probably with this COVID stuff could probably be bumping me around a while, but I have a feeling looking at this COVID, if the numbers keep going the way they are, we're going to look at about 500,000 people dead by the end of the year. So that should shake up our country a little bit. And once again, in the Bible, it says if you do this stuff, you're going to get plagues. And that's what we're getting. So,
Yeah.
sad, but it's true. So I think just the number of attrition will take a lot of people out. But, yeah, hey, God bless you, man. Tell I'm Aaron. God bless you. I'll be in touch.
All right. God bless you, Sean. We love you, man. It's real travesty of justice, but we'll stay in touch, brother.
All right, bye-bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.